Dwac. So, not the news personally that I wanted to hear. Looks like they might have gotten some money from ARC to do an extension. It's a straight Ponzi, guys. They bring money in. They use that money to pay original investors. They string along new people. They literally said in the meeting, we're giving ourselves more time to solicit investors. What? Why are you soliciting any more investors? You have the money required. You have more than the money required. Why are you soliciting more investors? So I don't see a deal happening. I never will. Trump doesn't need them. Truth isn't Dwac. Dwac isn't truth. Dwac is a holdings company of a bunch of money that wants truth. They want to buy it. They're not the same. It's nothing. Truth is already truth. Truth already exists, and you can already use it. Dwac isn't truth. Why people still refuse to kind of see that, I don't understand. But anyways, so now they have an extension, and it looks like they have up to 4 extensions all the way to September of next year. So we might have this discussion again close to September next year. Or we might have to have this discussion every 3 months until September of next year. Because they still have to approve each and every extension. But this thing's been out since early 2021, guys. It's 2023. I've never heard of a SPAC taking this long to get it to make things happen. It was all or nothing in the sense of we were going to get the news we wanted and this thing was going to rocket for us, or it was going to kind of go sideways. My puts, I'm looking at, they're down like half. Some are down more. Well, that's how she goes. I would have been real happy if it went up, right? Sorry, if it dropped and the puts went up. That's not even what's bothering me here. It's the fact that they're just doing extensions. Then they cut the meeting off. They were just like, well, since we got the extension, we don't really need to talk about anything. They didn't take the opportunity to tell people how close they were to getting the deal done. That they're currently in talks with Donald right now. They haven't said they're in talks with him on anything. Please show me where they say that. He did a fireside meeting before, and he was like, I don't really know. I don't have all the information. I don't really know. I'm not up to date on the policies of Truth Social. What you can post. What do you mean you're not up to date? You're looking to buy this company. You should be up to date on everything. Policies, financials, you name it. Dates, times, meetings. What are you talking about? I don't know if anyone watched the fireside meeting half an hour ahead of this, but he didn't have any info at all. I don't even know what the point of it was. It was brutal. And the fact that the stock is now up 8.6%, it's disturbing. This happened last time. The stock ran, and then all it did was bleed for the next 3 months because nothing came of it. This was back in the summertime. Nothing came of it. There's nothing. They just, if you look at the actual financials, they put out a filing yesterday night. They just lost $10 million of shareholder money because all the CFOs and the CEOs, they're just paying themselves a salary while sitting there doing literally nothing. Money comes in from new suckers, goes into their bank accounts, the total value of the fund drops, and they do an extension, and they do another, whatever. I guess we'll see you guys in 3 months on this discussion, and every 3 months until September of next year, when that should be the very last extension they can ever have. I would imagine they don't just get endless extensions. At some point, investors are going to go, maybe nothing is coming of this at all. That's now 2023 of next year. We're getting real close to the election time, so you're not going to have the perma bulls leave. I do know that much. They're going to be, the perma bulls will be there to stay But if we just look at AMC, we can show you that it does not matter if millions of people hold. The market makers have the final say. They'll push the needle whatever direction they want. And this doesn't have that kind of support. Anyways, if you even go on StockTwits, which I avoid quite a bit, but in times like this, you might have to take a look at it. The sentiment is really, really divided. It's actually leaning bearish. There is a lot of negative sentiment towards this ticker. Rightfully so. The actual sentiment is down 2.3%, which is quite a bit, and the message volume, even more telling, it's down 10%, 9.44%. So the watchers is only 66,000. Like you look at like a Bitcoin, it's like I think it's like 400,000, something like that. AMC, let's just take a look, just for fun. We'll take a look at AMC. It doesn't want to go. It just keeps putting in A. AMC, you have 407,000. Okay. Bitcoin. It won't even show on here. I don't know why. You type in BTCX and it doesn't come up. It's supposed to come up, but it's not. So there we go. Yeah, 520,000. So Dwac does not have like half of America behind it. It just doesn't. That's where we're at here. It didn't pan out. Puts will go down if the stock rises. That's how they work. Some of these dates, though, I mean, I have like December 16th, December 30th. I don't necessarily need to take the L right now. I can kind of let this play out because, like I said, we're not going to get news. I have December 2s. Those are probably toast. I mean, it says they're 16 cents. I paid 38. So that's down like 60%, right? Those are probably toast because we got a really short week, and I mean, really nothing's going to happen with the stock. I think that what was the low here? Yeah, the low was like 19. It double bottomed actually. It double bottomed once on November 17th and once on November 21. So we had a double bottom there, and it's actually kind of forming a cup based on the news. The cup would take it all the way to 29. We don't want to see that happen. So I got some decision making to make, but if you go back, okay, just to November 3rd, we're talking 18 days ago, and business days, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. We're talking 12 business days. If you go back 12 business days, the stock was $15.50. $15, guys. Nothing's happened with it. Nothing's going to happen with it. I'm 100% confident on that. Okay. That's what I got for this Dwac play.